Now Rifleman going up for that fuel, but one Rifleman goes against the mine and pings the other one as the MG shoots at it, and it's gonna have to retreat. Both Riflemen are forced to retreat yet again. Because in terms of early composition for Sam, it's pretty much the same thing, except of course for another two. And we can see for Abiohia, there's 4 Riflemen and 1 Flamer and 50-17, so pretty much the same build as last game around, although this time with the AR, so obviously 50-17 also took slightly longer to round 2. So you don't take the damage from the stream, which takes it nearly to half round, so I would expect the stream to take like 3 shots trying to kill the D17. Oh, nice little shot to D17 is nearly taken out, but now the other D17 is flying to the stream, not quite sure why the stream managed it. Another shot at it, so D17 is nearly taken out. Is still gonna be able to take another shot at the ring armor of D17. Ooh, the shoots, but it misses, but the Stuke persists, the Stuke goes after it. And the D17 keeps running away with superior speed and maneuverability. Stuke's still trying to go for it, but the gatekeeper is nearly out on the field. Is Sam gonna try to go for it? No. Sam decides not to risk it and go for just retreating that Stuke, getting it back into some safety, and prevent any possibility of Didnt actually doing any damage. We can see now something being built on the barracks. I expect it to be sticky bombs. Is it? Indeed, sticky bombs is going to help a ton dealing with that Stuke, especially with this map, as it is so much close quarters. Even if the Stuke tries to go and trample the Rifleman, the sticky bombs are going to make short work of it, especially with that nice little standability and with a potential backup of MP gun. You can see a second Stuke being built by Sam. It's a man's move, I suppose. Ooh, very nice question from that MG. Let's see, MG is pretty young so far. They've been able to suppress quite a lot of Riflemen. A little bit of mismatch reveal. Oh, man, what a spray frog! Man, what a damage. Is that MG going to be taken out? I don't think it's going to be able to go away. Is it going to be able to run away? And the MG managed to just barely run away with just like 1 health point. Not even 1% health, probably just 1 health point. So medic packs would actually be a good investment for this MG. Oh, maybe Warfare already on the field and trying to suppress this Rifleman and make them go away and keep them from decapping this strategic point and fuel point. D17 now engaging the bunker, engaged by the Stuke at the same time. We can see anyway trying to decap the victory point and the fuel again. As we can see, the victory point has been carried down for quite a good amount of time. So Sam still with 500 victory points, and Abiohia with 398. So obviously Sam particularly, but not really decisively. There's still a lot of points, there's still a lot of time for the game to develop. Although by now the game is developing into the late stages, and as we know, Grandma does tend to be a lot better in the late stages of the game, especially this time around that Sam did not make any significant casualties whatsoever in contrast with the first game round. This time it didn't actually lose any unit, it didn't even lose one of the early pioneers, which is something that I unfortunately tend to do. It's like almost always, I thought it was 1 pioneer. It's just, if I don't do that, it's just not the same thing, you know? The Volk's now coming about to save that MG, especially now with 4 to 1 and the Volk's are definitely going to be able to push this weapon away. But he may have a streak from this. He have enough munitions. Almost from being golden. Oh my god! Look at those casualties! He actually took out 3 Volk and 1 MG. No, excuse me, 2 Volk and 1 MG, and the other Volk just barely managing to run away. And for those of you who don't know, I have seen some posts about vulnerability against free funds, and apparently it's actually a bad thing to activate the final line. Oh, the sticky bomb might actually take out this Stuke, and the sticky bomb goes off, destroys the unit, so the Stuke's not going to be able to reposition itself. Rifleman takes another sticky bomb up, oh, the Rifleman actually destroyed the Stuke without the sticky bomb. So that's the penetration on the Stuke rear armor. Now, another Stuke coming about to try to chase this Rifleman away. The Stuke with no red, not actually that even against Rifleman at all. Because you know something is finally coming about from the medic bunker. Finally, some zombies to pay that bunker off for Sam. I can see he's trying to trample this Rifleman, but not very successfully so far. The grenade going off, doing some nice damage on this rifle. Might actually get taken out. Got 2 riflemen with just 1 squad member left, but he retreats them and he might still get taken out. Is he gonna be taken out? Ooh, rifleman double fat getting taken out. And now Abiohia is Sam actually managing to pull himself back into the game, especially after that unbelievable strike run. Oh, and even that's the strike run. I was going to say, sorry about that, I had to stop for that action. But the strike run actually is better against fortified units because fortified takes away any possible suppression, and the strike would normally pin units and thus not allow the units to be completely taken out. With fortified units don't get suppressed or pinned and hence take more damage. Now, ooh, nice little warfare going for ATS, which are actually going back towards the flames, but wisely and nicely, and you'll feel corrects that and moves the ATS over to the other side where there are no flames around. T-17, however, taking out that MG quite quickly, and he's now doing some work in the bunker. He would probably try to take out the naval warfare as soon as he moves up. The ATS to deal with the Stu, which he is doing at the moment. Of this, he's trying to reposition him for a potential attack. Airborne finally being paired up as he was taking that manpower just earlier on. T-17 is now walking around trying to prevent as many Volk from decapturing things as they can. And with this refund, Abiohia actually manages to pull himself back into a game which he was starting to lose rather heavily without actually any naval supremacy, any map supremacy or control in comparison with the game that Sam has been playing out. ATS now creeping up, and we would expect ATS to be shooting at this tube with some units scouting out for it. I'd expect to see either some riflemen or maybe even some T-17s, but there is an MG inside the bunker as you guys can see, and that MG is going to suppress any rifleman trying to go for that maneuver. You can see a Puma also on the field. A good maneuver considering that the Chiefs haven't actually been working out. Oh man, but Sam finally playing the ace of cards in the defensive doctrine. He's going to try to lay out a flat gun, and that flat gun is going to completely counter any T-17 and any AT gun, especially now with the naval force on the field. Oh man, that naval actually takes out the 2 AT guns with just 1 volley. Very nice run through that. The naval warfare. T-17 is now suicide rushing the flank and trying to prevent it from going up, but unsuccessfully. 1-7 made that destroyed. Damage destroyed. Ooh! And 1-7 goes down. We could actually still retreat this T-17, but it doesn't look like he actually wants to retreat T-17. Rifleman taking some really heavy casualties and very suppressed by the MG at the same time. And main gun destroyed, out of control. Very nice little Panzer Shrek. You can see the Panzer Shrek with nice little accuracy versus the T-17. Although there was support from Stu nearby. Airborne doing so, and decapping him, trying to go for those requirements, which he really does need at this point to try to counter these 2, and even gonna help taking out this bunker. The Puma's just basically chilling out. We won't kill, but not really actually still paying for its cost. And in terms of map, we can actually see Abiohia managing just to get back into it with the T-fields for the moment, and with 1 victory point, but still Sam with 2 victory points, and Sam still with a very, very healthy fuel, with still 100 fuel and 100 munitions. Abiohia, however, with only 20 fuel and 20 munitions, so Abiohia not looking too great. He's going for the T4, pretty much trying to go for the same strategy as his last game, with the exceptions already mentioned, but this time around he does not have fuel superiority, he does not have the damage that he had the last game around, so he's not entirely sure the Hellcats which will surely be becoming out of these tactical to be actually that much effective, especially with those Panzer Shreks, which Sam did not have on the first game. The Hellcats are going to be having a much harder time. Mines being laid, very nice to see that. I could say that maybe you could have like just a little bit more mines, but still very nice mines laid. Some mines that actually helped out deciding the course of the game. And now I think envisioning that comes the Shrek and Grenadier and those like with the BS from the forces Grenadiers to recruit before they actually take any casualties. Volk, however, nearly managing to capture that fuel, and they got the fuel. They're now going to move up to the munitions. just to try to have those very important missions for Sam, as he does want to spam forward file as much as he possibly can, and possibly even upgrade the Puma, or one of the bolts for that matter. Recoilless and DRs now engaging one Puma and one almost dead Volt Grenadier, so it obviously would win the engagement with Sam whilst they're retreating. Two Pumas, however, going back to the engagement, and Sam is going to be hoping for that phase attack to work in his favor, and so far he's having a good time with it. Two Pumas shooting at those Recoilless. He's probably going to try to garrison that building just to be able to survive that engagement. And now with Recoilless garrison, they still miss, but it's much wiser to retreat those Pumas before they actually take any damage, and especially considering they wouldn't be able to damage this airborne units with any significant amount of damage whatsoever. You can see now an M10 is going up on the field, so unlike the first game, we have an M10 and not an M18. Not entirely sure why they decided to go for that, as the M18 did prove themselves in the previous game. So probably it's just maybe trying to just make the full comparison between the units. However, from what I've seen so far, the M18 is clearly very useful. It's millions. And another Western squad getting taken out. That's a lot of manpower damage at the gates, and now with this rifleman and with this airborne suppressed and with that fire from the grenadiers, which are actually almost killed, is going to be forced to retreat. Jim is coming down. They were probably trying to take out those riflemen, but still too late. They already retreated. A lot of mines being laid out, so very nice defense set up. You can see all the flag actually got taken out. I totally missed that. I don't know how I possibly missed that. Sorry, guys. And in terms of army composition, you can see now Sam was still with the changes, still with that grenadiers, with the demonstrations, very important against this M18, which is now charging in up against that Puma that he knows is there. He managed to try to trample these bolts as well. Grenadiers performed for Sam, so he actually has another grenadier on his army composition to increase his manpower advantage even further, as we can see Abiohia very short on units in general with just one M10, two riflemen, one of them double that, one flamer and one Recoilless, clearly a very much smaller army. However, the Puma almost getting taken out, so he might actually maintain this turn out of control. Important kill, very important kill for Abiohia, as he just wants to get back into the game, which is very much into Sam's which is very much going, excuse me guys, she's very much going in favor of Sam finally. So for now, Abiohia is still with the Q fuel, still with the Q munitions, so he does have a temporary advantage at the least. However, the victory point does go back into Sam's control, and now with the Abiohia's points cutting down all the way up to 245. He's actually starting to be starved on the VP, so he might actually want to be a little bit more aggressive on the other VPs, especially the VP on the top, on the east side, west side that is.